I would be doing you all a disservice if we didn't talk about the Champions League. My favorite time of the year is the final. Wags, I'm surprised that we.
Are we gonna be friends after this?
Yeah, we'll still be friends. I was joking with you. I love Manchester City. I'm not sure if my love for City is the same for like the Dallas Cowboys against the New York Giants. Like, I don't know if we could be in the same room for that type of match, but this one I can still watch.
Do we like rivals on every sport?
Pretty much. I mean, I don't know any natural Baltimore fans, but I'm a Texas Rangers fan, so we don't play a lot.
So Baltimore Orioles is really the only Baltimore team that I like. I mean, I'm not
a big baseball guy, so we're good.
I do root for the Ravens, but by ignorance, I've been a Giants fan.
Well, you had no choice for a while. But it's okay. I'm not a big baseball guy. That's why I got Garrett Green for. He keeps me informed of all the baseball stuff going on.
Double G.
Yeah, I saw nothing but minor league baseball fights and fights in the stands. That's all I've been seeing in Major League Baseball. But Champions League's going on. Manchester City versus Chelsea. One way or another, American is walking away with the Champions League trophy. That we have come such a long way, baby. Finally an American.
Small hill, but it's a mountain for American success in terms of world-class soccer.
I'm excited. I'm really excited. This is a 2 p.m. Central Time kickoff, or at least that's when coverage starts.
I'll definitely be watching this at Hop Squad.
I might have to join you there, but I'm going to be wearing my sky blue. Tell me, how do you feel about Chelsea's prospects going into this matchup? Everybody's saying that City's the favorite. I never feel that way because of my natural pessimism. But I mean, Chelsea did beat them in league play, and they beat them during the FA Cup run too to get to the FA Cup final. So Tuchel's been good against all the great managers.
2 in the last 5 times, but I use rather strongly here. It's going to be one hell of a hill to climb going up against Man City and the Baby Blues, all right? Because, look, we're not talking about an FA Cup here. We're talking about the UCL, like the cup of all cups here. I mean, the winner of this is top of the pantheon in soccer in terms of my opinion here. So when you ask me where the goals are going to come, I don't know if Tuchel can get away with playing Warner up front anymore.
That's the big question. Is Pulisic going to even play?
I think it's time to let the American on the field and let him play a full 90 here, Tuchel. I mean, you've seen what he can do. All he does is when he's on the pitch is produce, not by terms of goal production like Kun Aguero back in the day. But when he comes, he puts his players, he finds position, he finds great position on the pitch, and he makes sure that he gets the right pass at the right time to maybe a trailing Mason Mount coming from midfield and then sends a screamer up into the corner. It's going to happen if you put him in. It's not really happening with Warner, who gets a poacher's goal just from 3 yards in.
If you're lucky, that kid is not a number 9, not a natural finisher.
He's not. Now he's a good winger. He's a world-class winger. But look, it looks like Pulisic can do it all, right? You can put him up front and he can create. He puts pressure on the 2 center backs there, and we'll see if Pep has an answer for him. I think what's going to happen is Tuchel and Chelsea are going to have to take advantage of the counter strike, because you know that the onslaughts, much like the matchup that we're seeing with the Saunders in Austin FC, these two, Man City and Chelsea, are going to have pretty much of the same type of matchup here. It's going to be heavy attack pressure from Man City. You're going to have De Bruyne, putting basically the ball on a platter there for take your pick.
I know they have a lot of attacking options, but
especially if Bernardo can come on from the midfield too and start scoring as well.
I'm trying to think of tactically like how Man City is going to line up for this matchup, because I've been thinking about this all week. And while they have the best players in the world, right? They have all the most money. They have like 2 complete squads. There are some guys in form. There are some that are not. And Pep likes to tinker. And sometimes I'm afraid that he's going to overthink this moment, just because the big monkey on his back has been, can he win the Champions League without Messi? Because we haven't seen it yet. I really want to say this is the time, because he does have KDB. And you see the matches, the round of 16, going against Gladbach, Dortmund, and destroying Paris.
Raheem Sterling's no slouch either.
Yeah, but he doesn't even have to play, because you got somebody like Phil Foden, who's been fantastic, one of the best players in England right now.
Mahrez comes on. I mean, take your pick.
But it's like, who do you put in the defensive midfield? Because you have Rodri, who you spent this money on to replace Fernandinho, but Fernandinho was excellent against PSG, and he was amazing against Everton. He even had the assist on the final Kun Aguero goal. So I just don't see him not playing. So I'm thinking they might run a double pivot with him and Gundogan as two defensive mids, with Bernardo as the cam, with De Bruyne as a false 9, dropping back to deliver to the wide wings and Foden and Mahrez.
And you're going to have to play against that 3-5-2.
That's what I'm scared of, because Conte has been a beast this entire UCL.
And just like I was just getting ready to hit that, right? It really does go on the motor of N'Golo Conte here. Look, you know what he can do defensively, but if you can get any type of offensive muster out of him in this match, Chelsea does have a really good, a strong chance at winning. My only concern is, will they be dominated through the midfield? You just listed off a host.
That's a cavalcade of attacking attacks.
Stalwarts in the midfield there. So to me, how do you win that middle third? It's going to be tough, and I really think it can only be done through counter.
Well, we got to move on. Prediction for Saturday's Champions League final, Wags. I'm not going to kick you off of the show, even if you do say you're going against my boys, but you shouldn't.
And I want you to know that there's no homer pick in this at all, no homer bias. 2-1, Chelsea takes the chance.
Wait! No. You heard it here first. Bring the camera to me. Let me tell you straight up right now. Champions League final. Finally made it. It took a long time to win that Premier League. It's been 10 years. It's time to win Champions League. It's my boys in City. They're going to win this one 3-1. And don't be surprised if Aguero comes on and has a goal to make it all beautiful.
I like that prediction, but remember who the gambler is here. He's got the #1 fantasy show.
We'll see you win some money.
Show, so
we'll see if our fans over here on Club Deportes are willing to put some money on that. Talking about money and putting it on games, have you been tracking the NBA playoffs?